And we are recording. So, welcome back to the Uncensored podcast. It's week 2
Hello.
and we're on the ropes
Episode
already.
2. We're already on the ropes on a fucking Zoom call.
So, for those of you who don't know, Liverpool has been put into local lockdown. You should know, really. But if you don't, we are in local lockdown, which means we're relying
I
on
can't come to
Zoom.
Joe's house. Joe can't come to my house, so we're relying on an app called Zoom.
Yeah. And we were having a laugh just before we started recording because there's no way to work out if this recording works until after the call.
What if it just records the screen, doesn't record the audio, would it?
Then I hope people are good at lip reading because I'm not subtitling it.
Nah, fuck that.
So if you're seeing this, we actually got our heads around it and it did work. If not,
And if you're not, then this is just a nice recording for us too.
Yeah, this is basically just us doing what we normally do and having an hour-long chat and shit.
Fucking phone call anyway, yeah, just chatting, man.
Right.
Bash me all on my desk, man.
Solid start. So Michael has been having a look, seeing as the Reddit was such a success last week with the hour-long chat about dogs.
It's only 45 minutes, actually.
Fucking hell. Michael's been having a look at... Which one were you looking at again? Was it askreddit?
r/askreddit.
That's the one.
So basically what it is just people putting random questions up and then just seeing people's comments, but instead we're going to answer them.
Yeah, we're gonna give you life advice because if anyone's qualified to teal,
it's us too. A 17-year-old and an 8-year-old, an 18-year-old.
Bro, what's going on?
We can't speak this morning.
We can't speak English, and we're about to give people advice on their lives. Fucking hell.
This is going to be smashing this episode, isn't it?
Right, what do we got?
So first one is, how can you politely let someone know they've overstayed their welcome at your house?
Well, the British thing is to slap your thighs and go, right. But
no,
I'm
that's
not sure.
Right, I'm off. I'm going home now. My tea's in the oven.
But if you're not British,
with that one, I think you just have to be like, listen. You just have to tell them straight and be like, listen.
Yeah.
Do us a favour. Get out when you can.
I think you find a way of being like, well, it's been nice, but I've got stuff to do with my life now, so...
it's been fun having you on my couch for 8 months.
Out you go.
I'm just going to let you know that it's not working now. Get out. That'd have to be it, wouldn't it? Just be like, on your way, mate.
You just got to send them on the way. There's no polite way of doing it. You just got to say, listen.
No polite way of being like...
Out you go.
Hello, good sir. Could you please leave my establishment?
That's the polite way. Say that. Quote that. You'll be fine.
Hello, my good sir. Can you please leave my humble abode?
Fucking hell. Do you know what's funny about this? Because my camera's here and you're there, I keep remembering that I've got to look at my camera sometimes, but then I'll just randomly stare down the lens and I look like I've lost it.
Nah, it's all right for me though, because mine is in the bottom right corner and my camera's literally just next to it, so it's not too bad.
So you're fine.
It also looks like I'm looking at the camera as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm not just like this, looking staring down the lens like I'm
I just did that before. I was checking it and I just stared at it. Hello.
You're like, oh, I forgot this is recording.
I forgot I was filming myself with it. I've done it again. Fuck's sake.
All right, we'll go on to the next one now.
Yeah, what else we got?
What movies made for children was actually really deep? Now, I said Up.
Yeah. Up is... every time I hear that song from the start, I tear up. It's not going to happen. Oh, man.
Oh, sad.
I know.
I can't think of any other shows that are made for kids but are really deep.
Yeah. Some of them, I mean, less deep, more just adult, stuff like SpongeBob got so adult.
So many dark jokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I think that's what they do in kids shows, though, to also get an adult demographic.
Yeah, that's how they keep the show going. The kids enjoy it, and then the adults will get the jokes that the kids have no clue what's going on.
I don't know. That's the proper hard one, though, isn't it? The only one I can think of is really Up. Or just any Pixar movie, because they're all absolutely depressing.
Some of them are like
Yeah.
sad. Honestly, no film will make you tear up like a sad Pixar film. Like nothing's gonna hit you there more than a sad Pixar film.
True. Sad Pixar films are generally sad or depressing.
Yeah.
Right, next one is, what legal
Damn it.
thing would you outlaw if you had the chance, and what law would you make legal?
Wait, so what would I make illegal, or what would I take from the law and make it?
Or just, what law would you change? As in,
What law
what law would you make legal, or what would you make illegal? Anything up to you?
Well, right now it would be the local one. No, it is necessary. It is. We do need it. They are right at like fucking. I've given up caring, to be honest. Like, I listen to it now, and I'm so sick of hearing the words R rate and infection rate that I'm just like.
Just sick of hearing Boris Johnson's voice, really, innit?
The way he, bro, every time he says coronavirus, my skin. People are gonna watch like videos of him in like 100 years and laugh. They're just gonna watch him and be like, "Wow."
So everyone, you know what to do. Vote him out in the next election.
We're getting political on episode 2. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah. I'll make weed legal. That's my rule. That's my law.
Yeah, that can't be far away.
So you can just like buy it at a pharmacy for medicinal purposes and be like, alright, cool.
Yeah, plus then you can regulate it properly. And to be honest with you, I don't see why that wouldn't happen. That can't be far away.
You can just have a nice crop in the back of your garden, couldn't you? You don't want to be out.
To be honest with you, it might as well be legal anyway. Literally, you can't turn a corner in some places without the smell of it. So, yeah, it's not that one will change.
Is it legal in Amsterdam, or are people just taking the piss there?
It is legal, but they changed the law so that you have to be Dutch. You have to be a Dutch citizen. So it's illegal if you go there on holiday. They had to change the law. I know. That was like their main source of income.
It's like going there to stay sober, and like, what the fuck? It's
like going to Amsterdam for.
It's like going to Amsterdam for a weed detox cleanse. You know what I mean?
Why'd you go to Amsterdam? I went for the tulips.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Next one says, what are good hobbies for talentless people?
Sleep. I practice that one a lot. It's a great hobby. It's a lot of fun. You can really hone your skill of like a deep, powerful sleep. It can make you late for work or school sometimes, but it's worth it. It's a good hobby, that.
All right. I don't know. Hang on, I'll actually click on the comments for this and see it. Someone says play Uno. That's a fun skill.
Play Uno. That takes talent. That does.
There's 302 more comments, but I'd rather just move on to the next one, to be honest.
I think so. Yeah. That's a lot of talentless people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What's a word you've mispronounced your whole life?
Oh no. Anyone who knows me is just screaming Warburtons at their phone. Right, let's get this out the way. My dad, since day one of my life, my mum and my dad have both said Warburtons, right? Not Warburtons, Warburtons, right? That's how I've always said it. If you're going to come at me saying it's Warburtons, well, you sound...
Warburtons.
Warburtons? What do you mean? Go on then. What's a word that you've mispronounced your whole life, mister? I'm literate.
No, I literally do not know. I couldn't tell you. Because I've never, it's never got... I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. That's the thing.
Yeah. That popped into my head straight away because I get stick.
You get rinsed for it, yeah.
Speaking of getting rinsed, right? After last week's podcast, I thought that we would get slated for the dog conversation at the start, all the fucking
the Michael
Jackson joke that I made. No. What did I get the most stick for? Because I liked Smart Water. Can I just say, It has been about 4 years since I've had smart water. I just remember liking it. So chill, all right, chill. I might drink it now. It might taste like piss. When I had it back in the day, that was
Drink of
good quality
paedophiles, that
water.
joke. Drink of paedophiles.
I can't believe that. I absolutely can't believe that.
It says, what will be the we didn't know smoking was bad for you in 50 years?
Phones, I reckon.
Yeah, like
people.
radiation and stuff.
I think people will have started like limiting the amount they use their phone on a day and like won't sleep with it next to the, like if you put it like on your table next to your bed or anything, like people will get proper like.
Nah, in 50 years it'll be like we didn't know eating toast was bad for you. You know what I mean? Something ridiculous, and it's like, fuck off! I've been eating toast all my life. Get a grip.
It wasn't the tobacco causing the cancer all along. It was the jam.
It was the Warburtons toast.
I like how you had to specify the brand there.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that.
It was the Warburtons toast.
Do you go to Burton's Menswear or Buttons Menswear? What's the name of the shop? Is it Burton's?
Burton's Menswear.
Yeah.
But then
So
with the war,
Warburtons?
with the war in front of it, it's Warburtons. It's like one big word. It's like
right.
one
So,
word.
so if Burton's
Burton's
Menswear goes to war, does it stop being Burton's then? Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I honestly think I lost IQ from that conversation.
Yeah, I lost about 18 brain cells saying that.
Fucking hell, man.
Next one here says, what are things you should never do in real life?
Ooh.
Don't just do like pure GTA style and go flying down the motorway in every different lane, going like flying through all. I'd do that if I had a Lamborghini, then I'd probably be nicked. So
stay away from yellow snow. That's what you should do in real life. I just saw the disappointment wash over your face.
yeah.
Oh, I had a rough childhood. I'm kidding, by the way.
Christ. Oh, here's a good one. It says, what was the stupidest thing you and your friends did together?
What's the stupidest thing we've done?
Exactly, that's the stupidest thing we've had done as a group, on me
and you. Send an 8-year-old down a hill for you. Right, no. To Michael's defense. Let's clear something up here. We were sat at the bottom of this hill as a group, just chilling.
I don't think he was 8. I think he was younger.
You can't say that. That's not going to help your cause. So we're sat on this hill, and we're just sat there enjoying our lives. And then this group of kids will say that they're at least 8.
The bottom of Shivas Park.
Yeah, for those of you who know Liverpool, bottom of Shivas Park. We just sat at the bottom of the hill, chilling, having a good time, just enjoying the sun, having a nice day. And then these kids run up to us with water guns. Their parents are nowhere to be seen. They're stood off in the corner.
Oh, no, because they were being minded by like 2 14-year-old girls who had just as much fucking sense as they do.
They weren't asked. And these kids come up to us spraying us with water guns. We all go sprinting up the hill. The next thing I know, Michael catches up with us. And I was like, fucking hell. And Michael goes, oh, yeah, I pushed one of them down the hill.
No.
I mean, fair play.
Yeah, I did that. But then as I caught up with you, they all ran like up to me and like spraying me. And I literally just got the water gun and like pushed them back by his water gun. This kid went rolling down the hill. And I was like, just fuck off, man. Fucking 8 kids like that. And like the fucking 2 14-year-old girls are just sitting there watching, like, carry on.
Yeah, they probably had no idea, to be honest. They probably had no idea.
They were standing there watching.
I know. Were they?
Yeah.
I thought they just had the back doors and didn't give a shite.
No.
Fix up the camera.
What do you regret not doing when you were younger? Or like, what do you regret not doing, or what do you regret doing? Like, you can answer either one.
All right, let's answer both then. Not doing. I missed out on so many classic TV shows as a kid because my parents had never put the telly on in the morning. Like I've got so much stick for like I've never watched like I never saw
Any
Victoria.
Nickelodeon shows, any Disney Channel shows, any CBBC shows, any CITV shows.
If it was on in the
Snake.
morning, I didn't see it. There were like a few that I'd watch like later on in the day, but my parents were proper strict on the telly. And it was like half an hour a day, and that was it. That was all I got. That was it. As a kid,
What
that
did
was
you do
all
for
I
the rest of the day? Just fucking sit and stare at the wall?
got. Well,
Fucking
no,
hell.
no, I didn't sit and stare at the wall. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know what I did with the rest of my days. I had a boring childhood. It was fucking depressing, man. I know.
Sounds it, really, but like, right. And then what did you regret doing as a kid?
What do I regret doing? Well, it was that yellow. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's fuming. He's fuming. No, 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 no. What do I regret doing as a kid? I don't know because I was a proper little goody two shoes tit. To be honest, there's a lot that I should have done that
Hang
I
on, did you
didn't.
just answer what do you regret doing, which is not watching kid shows? So what don't you regret doing? Sorry.
Um, I don't know. I just regret not living a bit more because I was a proper little like nerd. I didn't really like do anything. Proper little brainiac kid, but I just I should have lived my life more as a younger child. I should have been a bit more adventurous, is what I'll say. Like didn't climb trees, didn't fucking
I know. That was proper weird. That, when we were in Coldstone's party, and
yeah,
I was like, climb that tree for that photo, and you were like, do you know you would actually climbed a tree before?
just never in my life climbed a tree.
What was your childhood like, honestly? Well, from the fact you only got half an hour to tell you a day, I can tell.
Oh man. Yeah.
What do I regret not doing? Like, one thing I love doing, like, and I'd always, I'd still do it now, is like when
Mm.
I was younger, me and my cousin and all like her mates and that, and my mates, we'd all go into like the woods by my house, we'd all just build like massive dens and stuff. It's sick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was always that kid who'd like fly up trees, and it was me and another lad, Luke, and we'd climb up like these massive, like fucking 30-foot trees and tie like fucking ropes and stuff in the trees, and that we'd be up there all day just tying stuff. Like, I was only like 8 and I was just
That's
flying up trees like
sick.
a monkey,
Fucking hell.
honestly.
That sounds like a load of fun. There's me sat doing fucking
It was a fucking brilliant childhood, it was class.
yeah. No,
Loved
that's
all
it.
the things I
Sounds
do.
it. It sounds it. Fucking hell, man.
Like,
You
I'd
were
always be
living.
covered in like fucking nettle bites and insect bites and that, but I was like, do you know what? Today was a good day, and I'm like, and I'm like crippling pain, but I was still having a good day.
Yeah. Well,
You know
that's
what I
the
mean?
thing. You're still enjoying yourself. Like you're still
Yeah,
having. That sounds class. You had a good childhood. Fucking hell.
I know. And on then there's another thing, is like, what do I regret doing?
Yeah, yeah. Go on. What do you regret doing as a kid?
Um,
Also, I just
I don't know,
realized.
because then there's always the cop out answer of, oh, I don't regret doing nothing as a kid. There's always something you fucking regret doing, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
I feel like it's just like something proper daft as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'll tell you what mine is. Right. When I was a little kid, this is proper. I'm just going to humiliate myself now. When I was like a really little kid, whenever I got excited, I'd do this thing, right, where I'd go like this with my fist and I'd squeeze my schnoz. And my nose is, I've got a weird nose. I fucked up my own nose as a kid because every time I got excited, I'd be like, oh, excitement. So that's what I regret. I regret squeezing my nose when I got excited. I was
That's
such
actually
a
big.
special kid, you know.
You really should have told me that, because I'm going to rip the piss out of you for that.
Oh, I know you are. I know you are. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm fully prepared for that to happen.
Well aware, yeah. I don't know. Well, I'll come back to that in a minute, because that's going to do my head in.
Yeah, yeah.
This one says, what is your honest opinion of TikTok?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna start using it to promote my fucking music career. So yeah, I'm all for it. I don't know. I don't know because it's quite funny when you find a good, funny TikTok. It's really funny. I'm all for it, to be honest. I don't have an issue with it. Like, I think some of it's a bit dead, but
Yeah.
most of it, I saw at first I didn't really like it. I thought like, oh, this is a bit. It's a bit shit, but I actually don't
I
mind that.
still think it's very shit, to be honest. I don't see the point in it at all. Really, just do not like it whatsoever.
But it's like if Vine and Musically had a love child, but it stopped being like Musically and was a bit more like there's actually a point to it.
A bit
Like,
more shit.
okay, so Michael's not a fan of TikTok.
No, not at all. Don't see the point in it at all. Don't particularly like it. It's not one of them apps. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go on TikTok. Like, no.
That's the thing, though. Most people like you're gonna have to get used to it because it's staying. It's been around for ages now, and it's not going anywhere.
What video game lore do you like the most and why?
I don't know. That's an interesting one.
Isn't it?
You answer it first because I haven't got a clue, and it's gonna be dead boring if it's just me sat there going,
I don't know, bastard.
Fair play for the multitasking, by the way, because he's trying to answer this as he looks for the next thing to talk about. So we've got a real pro on the podcast.
Not really a pro, like, but what video game laws will live by? I like the Assassin's Creed law.
You're gonna have to fill me in on that because I've never played it.
Time out that quick. You've never played Assassin's Creed. Well,
He's fuming. No, never played Assassin's Creed.
the Assassin's Creed law is basically like, well, obviously in the game you can kill anyone you want.
Yeah.
It's like, don't murder innocent. It's like kill people who've done wrong to you and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
in-depth about how the assassins work, and it's quite cool to be honest. Just play the games and it'll tell you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
knocks me sick. That.
I saw your face, like you were like, I can't believe what he's just said.
I know, vile. Yeah, this one underneath it's also related to video games, but it says, "What's a video game sound effect or cutscene that you'll always remember?"
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mine is like the Nintendo DS noise.
Yeah.
Or like the. Oh, I don't know. There's actually a scene from the Simpsons game on the PSP that I used to play, and it was like Marge's sisters as like a two-headed dragon. It was quite cool.
Yeah.
If you played the Simpsons game, you'll understand what that is.
Yeah, again. No, it's a game I missed out on.
God. Uncultured swine, Joe. Uncultured swine.
What can I say? I probably am. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go with I tell you what, I got the old because we've still got our old PS2 from back in the day, and I turned it on the other day, and the nostalgia from the sound it makes when it turns on.
It's like
that weird noise was like dying, but oh my childhood, man.
Yeah, love that.
I spent so much time on that.
What regular word sounds like a bad word?
Regular word sounds like a bad. Ooh. See, I can hear my mum saying fucking. My mum, when I was a little kid, she used to say, "You can't say crap. That's a swear word." I'm so.
Yeah.
What?
Not, well, I don't know.
No. Come on.
Like bitch is also used. It's a female dog, but then it's also like used as.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I reckon in 10 years' time, bitch just won't even be thought of like that. To be honest, to be honest with you, I don't think people really give a shit about swearing in about 10 years, 20 years' time. Like it's just.
No one gives a shit about swearing now.
No, exactly. Like stuff like you can still get demonetized for it and stuff like that. I don't think that'll exist in like 20 years because I think people will stop caring. Like.
Yeah, true. This one says, "What is your least favorite word?"
Least favorite word. Oh. There are people who I'm gonna trigger so hard when I say
Moist.
most people would say moist, or like, yeah, moist is not a good word.
No.
That's a grim word though.
One of the words. Like moist is just like that one where you're like, oh, I was gonna say moist, any.
Please don't say moist.
Gonna say moist.
Just hear someone go and panics because they know what's coming.
And you just do us a favour and just whisper moist down the mic as close as you can.
No.
Go on.
Right. We had complaints last week of the ASMR being a
Disclaimer.
bit of a problem. I'm not being responsible for someone's poor ears.
I'll take the blame, yeah, go on.
But it's not you saying it.
Yeah, but I'll say I forced you to say it. I blackmailed you. I threatened your life into saying it.
You threatened my life. I'll just yeah. No, I'm not doing it.
Oh my god.
What's
Shit
next?
bag.
What's next?
Shit bag. Says, what's the best cameo you've seen in movies or series?
Anything with Stanley, rest in peace.
Shout. But I was actually going to say the Brad Pitt cameo in Deadpool.
Yeah.
Literally just there for like 3 seconds and dies.
Yeah. Do you know what? We'll give it to that and we'll move on. That wins. Easy.
Ryan Reynolds absolutely smashed them Deadpool films.
Those films are so good, man.
What was your first video game you can remember playing?
It would have been like fucking FIFA 08, bro.
Really?
Yeah, like FIFA 08, 09. FIFA was one of the first games I played. Like, I was a proper little FIFA kid. But, oh, man.
Tell you it.
Yeah. Fucking FIFA 09 on the PS2. That was.
Shout. Mine had to be like either Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Or Spyro.
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't
That's
play
actually
much of that, but yeah.
That's my PS4 emblem, Spyro.
Yeah. I forgot that was a game, to be honest. Having a good old
What's the best way to meet and approach people at a bar when going solo, when doing it by yourself without a wingman?
Ooh. I'm not the person to ask for this, I'm not gonna lie. As we know from last week, I'm not the most successful with the love life. However,
You said it. Also, I need to charge my laptop that quick. I'll just. I'm gonna have to unplug my light. It's gonna change the whole lighting rig out.
Jesus Christ.
Answer the question then.
I don't know. Because I'd say like if you're a lad, be a bit of a gentleman, offer to buy a drink, but then that looks dodge, so don't.
Yeah, and you just think you're getting spiked, so you can't really win.
Exactly. Because that does look sus, but at the same time, I don't know. On your own, it is quite difficult.
You can buy it in front of it, so like obviously you can see it.
Yeah.
You're not a dodgy cunt.
Yeah.
And
then you just gotta do it as if you're just like. You just gotta do it as if it was just a conversation. You just start with the old hey, and just give it a bit of a conversation, like just give it a go.
I think my approach would be like, "Right, girl, do you want to buy a bevy?"
Oh, Jesus.
And she'd go, "No, I got a right sound, girl." So. And then I'd start back in 5 minutes later with a drink and be like,
"So about
that?" She's like, "You've definitely spiked me," and I'm like, "No, I haven't."
Oh.
And then I'll come back with this. I'll be like, "Do you like tapes and CDs?"
Oh,
Well, I think you know where that's going, don't you?
yeah, yeah. I know exactly where that's going.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm gonna quell that conversation right there.
So that's how you should do it, Joe.
Yeah.
Bounce up to it with a bevy in hand.
Why are you saying this like I asked you? Like I've said to you, how do I approach a woman?
Slide across the table, being like, "All right, girl, there's your bevy. Quick question: do you like tapes and CDs?"
Oh, can you believe that Michael's the one in a relationship? I'm
For
messing.
over a year, Joe.
Oh, fucking hell.
If you could choose between being a time traveler or a teleporter, what one would you choose and why?
Ooh. Teleport.
Yeah, because I'd rather stay in this century, to be honest.
Plus, there's so much pressure on time travel. Like, you'd have to be so careful with it. I'd rather teleport because, let's be honest, I am late everywhere. If I could teleport, I wouldn't be late. I would never be late. Do you know the amount of times I'm like late for fucking school or to meet up with people? I won't be late if I can teleport. Just be like, all right, bam, and I'm there, and that's it.
3 hours late. 3 hours late. He was once. 3 hours late.
When? Go on, when? I'm
one
gonna.
time in Shiraz Park when you left, when you were meant to meet up with me, and you were 3 hours late because you were having a full-on power nap. You met. He's gone to bed.
I don't know what you mean. I don't think that's ever happened.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know what you're on about.
It hasn't. I'd also say teleporting as well, because you just teleport to whatever country you want. You wouldn't need a passport. You wouldn't need to go through customs at airports.
Yeah.
And then also with time traveling, if you like cough in a different century, that could fuck up the whole timeline. You know what I mean? So I'd rather not.
Although if you had time travel, you could have prevented COVID. That's what I'm saying. You could be like, no, don't eat that bat soup. You have no idea what will happen if you eat. Imagine being that Donny and you're sat there and someone comes up to you and goes, just as a warning, if you eat that soup, you're going to cause the biggest global pandemic in over 100
Why?
years.
It's not soup, you know. I don't even know where it come from. It was obviously, I think it was not. I don't know.
I just like the idea of it being bat soup. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. It's probably not even where it came from. Who knows? But it's
posted an hour ago, right? It says, what sentence usually follows up with good/bad news? And mine was going to be, what I get like tapes and CDs.
I honestly, I have nothing to say. Do we answer that one now, or do we just move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh.
I got old scour.
What moment in your life has made you go, oh fuck this? Pretty much every day of this pandemic for me.
Yeah, every day of the last 9 months. Yeah. Oh, what? All right. Excluding anything related to the pandemic, moment that's made me go, fuck this. I don't know. You know, it's quite, to be honest with you, I don't know how to answer that because it's quite a personal question, and I feel like that's one that. Do you have a few? Everyone has a few moments in their life where they go, oh, fucking whatever.
True. I couldn't pinpoint one. That's the thing.
No. It's like a build-up, innit? Like, you don't just all of a sudden go, oh, fuck off. Like, you have a build-up of events that lead you to go, fucking whatever then.
Yeah. This is true. What would you want to be written on your grave?
I quite like the. I think it's Spike Milligan. He's got on his grave, "I told you I was ill," and I like that. I might something something like that. I might just get like no, just across my gravestone.
I think mine would be like Michael Meakin, Top Shagger / Steven 2020.
2020.
Yeah, I'm definitely going out this year.
Okay, cut the podcast dead quick. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm sound.
Fucking hell. I don't think I'd be buried though, you know. I think I'm going to be cremated.
Cremated, did you just say?
Cremated. No, but it freaks me out so much the thought of what if I'm not dead and I wake up in a coffin? That freaks me out so much.
Scariest thought ever, you know.
I'd hate it, bro. I'd hate it. Whereas at least if I get cremated, I'm gone. Like even if I'm just in a deep sleep and they got it wrong, I'm gone. Like that's it. It's conclusive.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. We've had our quick break. I've got scran. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, literally, we're gonna have to cut it before, like I was like, or after I've said the last question, and then
yeah,
now, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll do something in the edit. It's fine.
Ah, right. Oh, what non-depressing advice would you give your 8-year-old self? Non-depressing, Joe. I'll repeat that for you 3 times. Non-depressing.
Well, there was this yellow snow. It's too easy. It's too easy. The joke just keeps coming back.
Just shut up. Seriously, just shut up. Give me a head in. Your jokes are shit. This Christmas, I'm going to piss in the snow and put your fucking head in it.
Snow in England, yeah, all right. Fucking hell. All right.
Well,
so seriously answering the question now.
Yeah.
Probably just be less boring, you know. Have a bit more fun.
Nah, I'd say the opposite. I'd say fucking
Chill
keep
out.
your mouth to keep your mouth shut, yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd probably tell my 8-year-old self to be a bit less annoying, you know. I did not shut up when I was a little kid. Like I just talked non-stop.
You still do.
I know.
Yeah. What movie would you make into a video game instead of what video game would you make into a movie? We're flipping it.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. I am actually going to answer the original question first. Video games, a movie, Resident Evil, but done properly. Like not like those movies. Like actually, a movie of the game will be sick.
Okay. Also, I can't wait for the Uncharted game with fucking Bryan Cranston and Tom Holland. Sorry, the Uncharted movie. Yeah.
I did not know about this.
Oh my god, you've never even played Uncharted, Joe. When I'm finished, I'm telling you.
No, I know, but I like Bryan Cranston. I like Tom Holland, so obviously I'm going to enjoy that.
You're like, I'm going to join this one.
Don't know what's going on, but I'm loving it.
Yeah. Now, what movie would you turn into a video game?
Ooh. Fucking hell, that's tough. I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know, you know.
So many good movies.
I know, that's what I mean. Ooh.
I don't know.
Might have to come back to that one, because I'm not sure.
I was going to say, I've only seen bits of this film. You know, this new film, Tenet. That'll be a cool game.
It's supposed to be dead confusing now. Like
it sounded, to be honest, because like I was literally watching the trailer and like this girl shooting bullets backwards, and I was like, "Fuck!" Or like the bullets come back into a gun, and I'm like, "How's that work?" Like me, like a fucking granddad. Like, how'd you do that? Do that again,
looking into the webcam, like, how's that work?
yeah, literally. Like that. Go back, rewind that. Show me how to do that again. Like that's literally my granddad. Me trying to put the fucking betting on for my granddad. I'm like, just press that red button, granddad, and he goes, show us that again. I'm like, see that red button there? Press that. And he goes, all right, great. And then I give him the remote. I go, go on then. And he's sitting there going like this. I'll just do it again. And I'm like,
Fucking hell, man.
So funny.
Oh, man.
Makes me laugh. Like,
yeah, it is funny.
Oh, if you could take 5 features of any animal you wanted to improve the human body, what would it be?
Ooh.
I already know mine.
Yeah, you go first because I'm not sure.
The speed, gills from a fish, and then I'd have. Ooh.
Gills from a fish is an interesting one.
Yes, you can breathe underwater.
That's true. Yeah, no, yeah, fair enough. Carry on.
Why not? Right?
But would that not look a bit weird? Like just having like
No, if you just have them on your neck there,
just
that
pure
sound.
gills down your neck.
No, just like the little what are they called? Are they called gills that can breathe? It's like the little flaps.
Oh, that'd make me dead. Nah, that'd be weird. That'd be because like they don't like you come out of the water, you just sat there chilling, and there's just like pure slits on your neck. Nah, I mean they'd be good. They'd be sick, but they'd look proper weird.
True. Oh, I feel like I'd have like the strength of a bear. Basically,
yeah.
I'm just turning myself into some like fucking mutant Avenger here. There's 3. I'm trying to think of 2 more though. I can't think of any. I'd have like Oh,
My mind's just taking the piss. I would take the ability that a pelican has to get bear food in its mouth. You know, they got like the massive mouths, and they can just be like, "Lol, I'm about to eat a
got a
truck."
bag for life under the chin.
Do you need a bag, love? No, I'll be fine.
Yeah, literally. Do you need a bag? No, I've got one of you, mate. Go on under my chin. Don't worry. I'm trying to think of 2 more.
A kangaroo's pouch. You could just be like,
There you go. I'd have a
"Lol."
dog's sense of smell and a kangaroo's pouch.
There we go. Bam. Question answered. I
So
can back
all
all
of
5 of
them,
them.
I'd have. Let me try and fucking think of that again. Cheetah's run, gills from a fish, the strength of a bear, a kangaroo's pouch for more storage, and then the scent of a dog, like the smell.
Yeah. I can back all 5 of them.
That would literally be an OP human, that wouldn't it?
That human being would be.
In fact, replace the kangaroo pouch for eagle's vision.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
Mm. If you were a billionaire, what would you do to make the world a better place? Me and Jeff Bezos could do this.
Yeah, Jeff, take notes.
Oh, we will not take notes, the greedy cunt.
We won't see this.
Jeff Bezos won't see this, like, will he?
No. He sat there like, I'm going to take notes off these 2 teenagers and see what I can do better with my life.
Yeah, I might have to start like rethinking my whole life choices. Yeah, God, rolling about in his billions. Like, what you'll do, you know?
Fucking hell. I don't know.
Firstly, I'd solve fucking 100. I'd build more hostels and stuff for homeless people.
Yeah.
I'd put so much more food in food banks. You'd literally do everything, wouldn't you? You'd cure You'd build wells and houses all over all poor countries and that. Like,
yeah, I put so much money into cancer research. Yeah. So much money.
Literally pennies, mate. I put like a good few million into this fucking cure for COVID as well, because doing me anything.
No. But yeah, that's what I'd do. If I was a billionaire and I could find one way to sort of fix the world, I would put a lot of money into cancer research. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. What was the first video game console that you've ever owned? And like, what was the first thing you can remember was?
Well, it would have been probably the PS2, but my mum also had a GameCube.
It says, and what was your favourite game on the console at the time?
Ah, okay. Well, if we're going with the PS2, then mine would have been one of the early FIFA games. If we talk, I say early, like it's like FIFA 98 or something. If we're talking the GameCube,
You still got your original GameCube, haven't you? It's like set up in your living room there, isn't it?
it's still in the corner. Like I could still
You
set
play
it
it?
up and play it. Yeah, it still works. Should we do that for one podcast? Just play old games on the GameCube.
Literally, just record. Oh my god, that'd be sick.
That's what we're
wouldn't
gonna do when local lockdown's over. You're coming over here. We're getting the GameCube out. Super Mario Sunshine. That's that. Bam. We are. Do you ever play that game?
Shout.
We are playing
Shout.
Super Mario
I had
Sunshine.
it on the Wii for a bit, I think, or the DS or something. It was fucking brilliant.
Oh, I love that game, man. Oh.
Yeah. Man, it'd have to be PS2 as well. And probably my favourite game at the time on the PS2. Probably GTA Vice City. I love that GTA game.
Yeah.
Or Spyro as well. Spyro was class. Or Rayman. I loved Rayman.
Yeah. I think I've still got that as well, you know.
Yeah, I had it on the PS Vita as well. Didn't complete
Yeah.
it, like, it was a bit on that. But yeah, this might give away some like personal shit, but I'm going to say it.
Oh no.
You're offered $1 million. It says dollars, but I'll say pound, and it says, however, you must hide a laptop for the FBI for a week. Where'd you hide the laptop?
This is tough. In plain sight, I'd use it. I just watch Netflix on it. I watch Netflix on it.
Just nick it and see the laptop in a
Who's
day.
going to get onto it? Who's going to get onto it? People aren't going to be like, is that laptop of yours an FBI laptop? Hide it in plain sight.
No, Joe. You have to hide a laptop from the FBI, one of your own criminal, like your own.
I got you. I thought you said from.
Not just like, oh, hello, FBI informants. This is your laptop, and you don't know because I'm just watching Netflix on here.
Right. You still hide it in plain sight. Hide it in plain sight. Are you suspect if you're just casually chilling watching fucking Stranger Things?
No, you are a criminal and a suspect.
Okay, so they know it. Right. Just like write down into the lens.
They'd know to search your house. Where would you hide it?
Okay.
Christ on a bike, man. It's not an hard question. It's not rocket science.
In plain sight. No, I'm messing. So they know I'm a criminal. There's nothing I can do. I'm stood outside the house. I've got to hide it somewhere in my house.
They've got a warrant to search your gaff. Where have you hid it?
I don't know, because they're proper. They'll be thorough. Like they
exactly. That's
can't go with like the old cliche under the fucking carpet or something. Purple bin. The very bottom of the purple bin. No one's going diving into a purple bin looking for a laptop. That's where I'd hide it.
That's a shout. Mine was, I was going to say, the flags in my back garden. That's like the pavement.
Yeah.
One of them up, dig a hole, bury the thing, and then put pavement back over it.
Fucking put thought into this. Is this on the Reddit, or are you just
letting
us know?
I just thought of it then. I was like, that's actually, because I've seen something like murder shows, haven't you, where they just bury it under the fucking patio, but then they get found a week later, and you're like, bastard. But with a laptop for a week, no one's going to check under your patio, for fuck's sake.
No. Yeah, you
can put it back together to where it's like perfect, and like it doesn't look like it's been tampered with at all, and that's good.
Yeah, that's a shout.
If you could do life all over again, what would you do differently? Up to now. If you could start your 17 years of life again, what would you do differently?
Wow.
I've got a few that I could choose for you.
I knew you were going to say for me. No, I just in general not think too much. I think maybe like if I could listen, I can see you sat there smirking because I know you're sat there like that's not what I would have picked. I'll inform you now. in a weird way, no regrets with sort of my life. No regrets. Because I wouldn't be where I am today without it, so.
Yeah, true. But then also I feel like what you should do.
Careful,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah. I was
careful.
gonna say, have a bit more thought in who you date.
Careful, bro. Careful. Like I said, I have no regrets. And that is all I'll
Yeah,
say.
but then, yeah, this is true actually, because then if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't. Well, I would have met you, but then
You
also,
would have.
I don't know.
But I would not be the person I am today. I've learned a lot through those experiences, and
Yeah, true.
they're all good people. I have nothing against any of them. They are all good people. We're all, they're all good people. We've all got our issues. Sometimes people just don't gel in the
Yeah.
end, and it doesn't work. No regrets. Nothing against any of them. They're all wonderful people, and I hope they're all very happy.
We move on.
Your face. No, that's genuine. I know you've got opinions, but
Oh yeah.
I have no issues with any of them. Genuinely, bottom of my heart, no issues.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Go on then. What would you change, Mister? I'm going to expose Joe.
I don't know. I think I'd just changed my mates in school and like, yeah, my mates in school.
Yeah. I think I changed, especially when I joined secondary. I was trying so hard to like just get along with everyone and stuff, and I wish I'd just been a bit more
Yeah. I wish I just had
open.
my own. Well, I did by the end of it. I had my own group of mates where I was like comfortable with all them. I wouldn't change them.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
kids, you know, like the other kids who like I was mates with growing up, but it was a bit like, oh fucking hell.
yeah.
I'd rather not be mates with you because I'll be fucking sitting on street corners, fucking buying and selling and smoking weed the rest of my life, and I'd rather not do that.
Yeah.
What time are we on now?
1:30.
Oh, fucking hell.
I know. So we've basically just done a full episode on giving people life advice and answering them.
Or
Yeah.
just answering all sorts of questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is something you'd never grow out of?
Ooh. That's a good question. When we close, because I've been about 4 foot for the last 5 years of my life.
Yeah, just 2 sides because that hasn't grown.
I'm not 4 foot. I'm 5'8", but
I know. Well, you know.
What do you mean? Well, tell me I'm not 5'8" to my face. Go on.
I didn't say that. I know you're 5'8", but I'm just saying, like, you know, you're still short.
He says this like he's like 6 foot or
6 foot
something. You're
5,
only like like 2 inches taller than me.
I know. Shut up.
We're sat down. They can't tell.
Yeah, exactly. What are you about? Are you lying?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Nah, something I haven't grown out of is like video games. I'm always going to be playing video games growing up. Like, I don't play them as often, but then when I do, I go to like a good binge, just like fucking smashing loads of video games in one go. And I'm like, best thing.
No, I can back that. There are some days where I'm literally like, right, I'm going back to my childhood. I'm playing,
literally. Playing some old classic games on the PS2 now, so I've got all my PS2 games and my PlayStation and my loft and that, like the PS3 and all them games. And all the old like the original Spider-Man games on the PS2 that have like fucking 2 megapixels of like graphic.
Oh, it's those games, the Spider-Man games, fucking pizza time.
Yeah, they were class, but then also like fucking hell, mate.
Oh.
What's the nicest way to tell a person you stink? Just dash some soap off their head. Just get a bar of soap and just brick them with it.
What are the comments? Because this is something I do have a problem with sometimes. No, I'm kidding. Michael, I don't know how to put this to you, but no, I'm messing. Michael actually smells very nice whenever I see him.
I've got David Beckham aftershave on today. I smell great.
Yeah, no, Michael doesn't have a problem with smell.
I feel like I'd say, do you want to play a game where we just put deodorant on?
Do you want to play Russian roulette?
Do you want to do this challenge where we shower?
Let's do this cool trendy challenge. It's like the ice bucket challenge, but you do it in a shower instead with soap and you clean yourself.
Do it in a warm shower with soap and hot water and a fucking bit of shampoo to go with it.
That's how you do it. You turn it into a viral challenge.
Turn it into a joke, turn it into a TikTok challenge.
Fucking hell.
Oh, funny this now.
Do a couple more and then wrap it up.
What if you met yourself in a parallel universe? Do you think you'd get on with them?
No.
Nah.
No. I would listen.
But then also, I feel like me and you are fairly opposite.
On a lot of things, yeah. We're similar on some things, like the attention span of a 4-year-old. But
and our senses of humour.
Yeah.
Sorry, how do I tell her I have senses of humour?
Oh no. But we are different on quite a lot. I could not be like mates with myself. I'd honestly strangle myself.
Nah, literally, I'd fucking headbutt myself everywhere.
I'd hate me.
Yeah, I'd fucking go mad. Yeah. What's a new hobby you've gotten during the quarantine? Like this podcast and just editing, really.
Yeah.
At the start of it, I was editing your music video and stuff, and that was quite fun. I've enjoyed that. I need more stuff to edit, but we've got nothing to film, have we? So I mean,
no, that's the problem. Probably music and stuff aside, sort of teaching myself like the production stuff for that, I guess, was a hobby. Walking.
Well, I mean, I've been playing a lot of music, and I've completed 2 of the Uncharted games, so it's not really a hobby. Like, it's just something to pass the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Photography is just being good for me. What I was doing is because I've got like the Lego figures there, still just sitting on my desk, right? What my original plan was, don't take the piss, love Lego.
No, I'm not taking the piss.
My mum was telling me in the Asda for like 25 quid, there's like a set of like Lego where it's just all random blocks. Yeah. I was going to build like loads of different furniture and like set it up on my desk and not like like sort of action shots with Lego for me.
Yeah, that'd be good. Why not?
That was quite cool. What is the most random memory you've got from childhood? And then it says a memory from the deep recesses of your brain that you can't remember the context of.
Random. I just drank vinegar once. You know how you could get like a cone of chips from the chippy, right? I was a little kid and
you were just like, hey.
We were in New Brighton and I put a load of vinegar on. And I got to the bottom and there's about this much vinegar left. And I walked to the bin to go put it in the bin.
I was like a shot of vinegar. At
the time, I loved vinegar. I was like, well, what's vinegar like when it's not on anything? Like, what's it like? What's it like on its own?
Nice.
So I check over and like, no, it's grim. And then the funniest thing is I get back to where my family is. And my dad just goes, we all saw.
We all saw that absolute monstrosity. You are not my child.
He's like, so what do you think of vinegar?
Well, it isn't nice, is it? It isn't nice.
No, don't drink vinegar, kids.
Yeah, nah. There's a random memory I've got of being in Sefton Park as a kid and a rat running past me and me screaming. I don't even know the context of it or why I was there or anything. Just funny, innit? I couldn't tell you.
Fucking hell, man.
You find a 10-inch alien unconscious in your back garden. What do you do with it?
For some reason, my mind went to you and the chihuahua and the back fence. Just grab this 10-inch alien and just bang. For context, if you didn't see the last episode, Michael isn't kicking dogs. He doesn't kick dogs. There was a story where he was told to and he didn't. Just for context, in case you were wondering why I was implying Michael is a dog kicker. He's not.
I'm not. No.
Michael loves dogs. Michael's good to dogs.
Got me own. Now, but I feel like if I had an alien in my back garden, I'd just basically recreate the movie Paul without all the shooting and driving. I'd just have a chill alien best mate.
Yeah. Wake him up.
Yeah, and we'd have the alien on the podcast every week. That'll get some views, wouldn't it? Yeah. That'll get some views, wouldn't it? But then he'd probably get seized by the fucking government and like we'd all get shot up for having an alien.
Yeah. Get demonetized for having an alien on. Fucking hell. Right, one more, do you reckon? Because it's coming up to like over an hour now.
Cool. I'm really enjoying it though.
I know, it's been good this actually.
I know. What's something you're incredibly proud for doing, but that basically no one else would care about?
Probably just my music career.
Shocking that joke, yeah.
I don't know. No one else gives a shite. When Scott was in his
chuck, but no one else is asked. Right.
When Scott was in his first footy team, right? I used to do a thing for him where I'd like take down the stats from every game. Like I'd note down all the stats, all the goals,
Didn't you say it's in the last podcast?
I've said this to you at some point. It might have been. I don't think it was.
I think it was at your birthday or something.
Yeah, it might have been. And I used to note down all the goals and stuff. And actually, the team actually gave me an award for it, and it's still in my room. And no one gives a shit because no one cares. But I'm still low key proud of that. So probably that.
Nah, man was like in school once, like my planner ripped, and it's like the front page of the planner, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting at the very back of the class, and me just being a knobhead goes like that and throws it, and it just goes curls and goes right in the bin at the front of the class, and everyone was like, and there's me at the back like. Still buzzing about it till this day. I didn't even mean to. I just sort of threw it away, and it just went landed right in the head. And I was like, "Fuck off!" And the teacher goes, "Good shot, that Michael, but don't be throwing stuff again in the class." I was like, "Come on, that was fucking sick."
What do you mean, don't be throwing stuff again? Did you just see that? Fucking
yeah, exactly. Do you see how skilled I am at that? Fuck off. Get me Sammy professionally, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, sure, you like two more?
Yeah, sure.
Who's the most underrated actor?
That's tough. That's very tough.
Cameron Monaghan.
Yeah.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, no, I'm onto him. I haven't seen much of him, but I know who he is, so fair enough.
He's on from Shameless, and he played the Joker in Gotham.
Yeah. No, I am onto him. I just haven't seen much of what he does.
Yeah, fucking brilliant.
I don't know.
So I was going to say, we'll move on to the last question. This is really fitting for you.
Oh, no.
What is the strangest thing you've ever seen a farm animal do? Context, Joe's in Animal Farm.
Yeah, I did a production of Animal Farm in February. That's what he's on about. Strangest thing I've seen a farm animal do. I don't know. I haven't spent much time with like farm animals, to be honest.
Yeah, true. Nah, it's just funny watching a pig roll out mud in it. Like.
I got chased by a cow once. In a field in Yorkshire with my family, and there's this big, massive, angry cow with like a little calves next to her. And as we walked past, she like stared at us, but then she started following us. We were like, fucking run!
And you started to pick up your pace well fast. You go.
Oh man.
And then last question. I think it's a good way to end this off. If you could change 2020 for another year of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, when you say change for like another year of your life, like
meaning 2020 was a few years ago.
Yeah.
And then the year that you liked was switched to now.
Got you. Ooh. Maybe even last year, but oh no. Because I had a good late year, 2019. I mean, it started shite. Like I had a really, really terrible start to it. But like second half of the year it wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. I don't know. 2014. Last year at primary school. I had a class year, 2014.
Fair enough. Good
Yeah.
shout.
What about you?
Well, mine would have to be last year. Was fucking brilliant, to be honest. I went to
It was.
Benidorm for holiday. Just last summer was fucking great as well. I'd rather last
Yeah.
year being this year with all this coronavirus, and then this year just looking at us, having a good time, having a laugh,
Chilling.
me on a holiday, and like basically just flipping the years about, because I feel like that was such a
Yeah.
fucking good year last year for me.
Yeah. I think outside of the summer, it wasn't that good a year, but I had such a good summer that it was a good year. Like I had an
Yeah.
amazing summer last summer. Like it was
Mm.
boss. So probably that.
Right then, fair enough. Well done, right?
Right.
Smash them for the
That is.
podcast.
We've made it to 2 weeks. Next week is going to be our first of the Halloween specials. So
Ooh,
don't want to
true
miss that.
crime
It's
doing, right?
true crime next week.
Okay.
That'll be interesting. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like,
It's fun. It's
subscribe.
been cool doing it over Zoom as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's worked quite well actually. So could do this again in the future.
Yeah.
It
It'll
should
probably be
work.
a lot easier to edit as well, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. Right then, we will see you next week. Thank you for watching, and adios.
Goodbye.